Alrighty guys, so in today's video, we explore some new content that just recently came out, and we kill about 3 bosses, and then we upgrade our armor with some of the drops that we get. So I hope you enjoy. One more thing I'd like to mention really quickly is that this first boss that we got as a gift for being some of the first players on the server. And the next bosses that we're going to have to do are going to have to be bought with in-game money. So it's not going to be as easy to get the bosses as it may look in the video. Alrighty guys, so we are gonna do the boss on our own right now, I think, because I was gonna do it with other people, but I think that's gonna take too long. So we'll just try to do this on our own. I am gonna do it out in the open in resource world, so I don't know if it destroys things or not, but that way it won't like break any of our builds or whatever, even though like home territory would be better just for defense positions, whatever. I am going to make sure I have more totems. I'm not sure how strong these are. But the owner said that they were created like with the fact that there's custom stuff in mind, so I imagine they're fairly strong. Do have my maces, so I can just elytra mace. Hopefully, is the idea. But I think this sword is more stronger than my mace, but we're gonna... Oh, you get weakness. Okay, wait, weakness makes it so we can't mace. Oh, I forgot my sword gives slowness, so this might be really easy. How much damage does it do? Okay, that does a large bit of damage. It does do a large bit of damage, but this trap enchantment we got, that's gonna be big because it's making it slow because it's just normal speed, so it's not okay. This isn't too difficult. Then again, I have more gear than most people, to be fair. Like, okay, so it's breaking my armor quite a bit too, though. I don't know how much health it has, but I also am probably not doing as much as I normally would with weakness. Maybe I'll bring webs for next time I do a boss, just because then it would really be stuck in place. I know I could cheese it by just like putting it in the ground. Oh, a lot of those hearts that just happened does mean that my Thanos enchantment went off, I think. Or double strike. That probably looks like it's double strike or double damage or something. Oh. Does it not drop anything? Did I get money or something? I don't think so. Maybe that's bugged. I'm gonna talk to the owner because I think I thought he had said that the bosses were meant to drop something, and that was obviously nothing. So we'll get that figured out in a moment here. Alrighty, guys. So as I've been told, the bosses have been fixed. So we're gonna spawn this in again. I'm gonna try fly real high up, get a good starting mace attack on it. And we should get our rewards this time. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright. So, oh, nice. 100 mil. So we get another super enchant ski if we want. But we also, looks like we got a super enchant ski on its own. And 11 tier 1 boss shards. That's nice. That's how we craft the next tier of boss, I believe. Very nice. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and open this super enchant ski. Hopefully we get another speed 3 so we can wear that new iron armor that we created. Resilience 3. I don't know, I'll have to check out the Discord and see what that does. Or wait, I think we can do /info resilience. Chance of not taking damage when at or below. Oh, so it's like, oh, so that's super nice. We'll definitely want that. Alright, so we're gonna go collect these pumpkins here, get some extra emeralds, as well as mend these tools that we need mended. Very nice. So looks like now everything is mended up and we got a bunch of extra emeralds. So actually what we're going to do, turn these into XP bottles in case we get into any combat situations, which I don't think we will since there's no one on the server to combat us, but still, good practice, just in case. Bring up our levels quite a bit too. Alrighty guys, so we did just craft up this crystal maw. We have 3 shards left over, and I think we're gonna fight this. We're not gonna fight it here. We're never gonna fight bosses here just because we don't want. I don't think any of them destroy anything, but you know, just in case. So we're also gonna. Recently, this was added. I think you can lock chests, and now hopefully no one else would be able to. Oh, does that do all of them? Wait, are these all locked, or is it just? Maybe it locks all the ones that are touching. That would be kind of nice. Does this have anything in it? That's worth locking. Can't lock an ender chest. Let's test out the theory by making sure we're not looking at anything else besides this. So that's locked. Is this locked too? Okay, yeah, I think it's just all the chests that they're touching. So, should be locked up now. I'm gonna take advantage of the newly fixed resource nether. We'll go netherite mining here too, so we don't destroy up the regular nether, whatever else is the case. But it's a nice flat ground, so I think that'll be good for fighting this. Okay. Oh, it's a Ravager. Okay. We're gonna do the same lead that we've done before, where we just fly up super high, super duper high, and then now that's the only entity, so that is super nice as well. Now we have to hit it before we get the weakness, and we one-tapped it. Okay, that's a little cheap. I think we're gonna stop doing that. I think that's a little bit too cheap for me. But we now have the next boss, so we'll move on. We're going to open these at spawn actually. Let's get these new super enchants, and then maybe we'll craft a tier 3 as well. I don't know if these, well, previously he had said the bosses were supposed to be super hard, and then apparently they got nerfed just because no one was really doing them, because I think they were too hard. So maybe this is how it's supposed to be. I'm not really sure. But let's see what we get here. Hopefully double strike would be good. Speed would also be good. Abiding. Okay, perfect. So if you watched the last video, we needed more abiding books for the iron armor set that we're going to create, so that is super, super nice. Ooh, I thought we were going to get another abiding there. Resilience 3. This is the second Resilience 3 book, so we can put it on both this set as well as the iron set, which is super nice. Let's go craft another tier 2 boss cards. Let's craft a tier 3 boss. See how many of these we can get through until they're a little too difficult. I don't know if any is necessarily going to be too difficult. So maybe it's just going to be something that we kind of grind out. There's like a lot of recipes for the eggs, and I don't know tier 3 elixers. Oh jeez. Oh, we need netherite for this. It's kind of pricey, but it's part of the progression system, so I think that's fine. So we have abiding on this one. Next, I think we're going to do abiding on the helmet because that's got the least durability. Perfect. We just need it on 2 more pieces, and then these can be used. And then we'll put resilience on... We're going to put it on the leggings. The reason I put more things on the leggings and more effect enchantments as well on the leggings than on the chest plate is... Oh, maybe not. Oh, it does only go on the chest plate. No. Okay, never mind. The reason I was trying to do it more on the leggings is because elytra macing, you take off your chest plate. So just wanted to be aware of that, but looks like it only goes on the chest plate, so that's alright. Another resilience we can put on this chest plate if we'd like. Let's do it, why not? It's not doing us any good in the shulker box. So luckily, we do have a nice bit of netherite, tier 1 boss cards. We need to get more of those too, because they're super nice for... Oh wait, I think that also give us a nice amount of money. Very nice. 200k maybe? Or 200 mil? Looks like it. Because I had just been farming. I don't know if I was at... Well, maybe it was 100 mil. I'm not quite sure. I think it was 200 mil. Can we choose, or is this just... Like, are they all... Wait a minute now. I don't really know how this works, but I guess this is the one that we should do. Oh, we almost have enough to do another too. And we're gonna do this on the nether roof again. This time, actually, we'll do this in... We're gonna do this one in regular resource. And we're not gonna mace it this time, because it's just kind of boring. Hopefully it doesn't instantly kill us though. So I am going to grab ourselves a bunch of totems here. We have wind chargers, we can always fly away as long as we don't get hit and killed. I guess we'll take a few extra ender pearls, another totem, and then we want gapples. Field. We're not going to need our axe because it can't field, so we'll drop a totem there. It is kind of annoying to have this though, so maybe I want to fly around and try and find a sheep. Wait for this all to die. And maybe, you know what we'll do? We'll mace a mob beforehand, so our warlord enchant will give us those absorption hearts. Just in case this thing's super strong, because tier 4 I think is where it really ramps up. But tier 3s are probably pretty strong. Alright, then we're going to mace this creeper. Boom. And spawn it in. Let's see. What does it do? Oh, ooh. Oh yeah, that's a nice amount of health. Well, I said I was gonna bring webs. Let's see. Okay, yeah, sometimes it does big health. Okay, so that, I think that was my Thanos enchant. Oh. Wait a minute. That's a lot. Okay, yeah. We don't want to get hit by it. And is it bypassing or... I don't know what's going on, but it should be slower. Maybe these ones are just faster? Maybe I was just messing up, because now I'm getting it. I do have resilience too. Oh, my armor durability though. We're gonna want to bring some XP to these next ones. I guess we could crit it out instead. Luckily, we do have a lot of enchants that can bring our health back up, so... Although I do think it might be able to two-shot us. No, three-shot. Okay. But that means the next one can two-shot us, so if we make a mistake. This has a lot of health. The big thing is the armor durability. Ooh, oh, okay, yeah, so that's 2 hits right there. It definitely can three-shot us. Maybe there's a % chance for it to do other things as well. Oh, look at that! That's crazy loot. Hold on. We're gonna drop some of these totems back in. Why'd it give us so many? Oh, that's meant to be done in teams, that's why. Okay, wait, that gave us like a ton of loot though. Look at all that. We got Elytra, some netherite armor, only 3 tier 3 boss, or 5 tier 3 boss cards, so we cannot make the next boss, which is unfortunate. And we got tons of super enchant keys, so I kind of wish these stacked. But look at all that. We have like 100 netherite sets now. Although our armor's like kind of damaged, but that's crazy. That is good loot. Open these up. I think this is more made in mind with like PvP, because the rewards you can get from this can be used in PvP. So I guess that makes it a little easier. Double strike 1 again. Okay, that's super nice actually. We're gonna right away double strike 1 and 2. Oh, that's definitely just a glitch. But see, we can get double strike 2 for a max double strike. Oh, another abiding. Oh yes, another abiding. Okay, wait. We are almost able to complete the iron set, which is, well, aside from the overload enchant, which we still have yet to get, which that one's kind of important. Double strike 3. So that begs the question, do I want to wait until I get a double strike 2 and then put that on here, or do I want to put these right on? Because then I could put this on here instead. We'll wait for a second, and maybe we'll get a double strike 2. Speed 3. Okay, so now we can put that on the boots, which is how we become so fast. Well, in part it's the speed 2 enchant, which comes from Ninja, but the speed 3 enchant also gives a ton. So I think everything was basically like made easier to get, so grinding's a bit easier. So I guess that's nice for if you die, you don't have to worry too much about losing your stuff. Another adrenaline 1 book. I don't really know what these do. Or it makes you fast if you're lower, I think. Maybe we'll sell it, seeing as there are starting to become newer players on the server. We can get the last abiding, hopefully. Oh, we do get the last abiding. Okay. That is about perfect. Let's go put those on our pieces. Alrighty guys, so we need abiding on this piece, and we need it on this piece. And we need speed on the boots. This is adrenaline, this is double strike. We'll wait on double strike for now, because I think we're going to want to put 2 on here. And then, you know, we'll just put it right on our mace, just so we're doing extra damage. There's our last abiding book. Speed right onto these boots. I think adrenaline goes on these 2. Oh, can we only have 2? No, there's 3 on here. Does speed not go on these non-boots? Ooh, maybe it conflicts with... Oh, I bet you it conflicts with speed. Double strike. Right onto the mace. Do we want it in this one? No, definitely this one. Abiding. And then abiding again. And that is looking like a super, super nice iron set, which we're actually going to swap to now. Not if we're fighting bosses. If we're fighting bosses, we'll do our normal netherite. But for now, maybe I'll mend these 3 pieces real quick. All right, so mended up these. We can e-chest them now. And I think we'll just keep this right in here. This isn't missing any enchants. I mean, it's down. It doesn't have Hellforge, but that's because Hellforge does the same thing as the Abiding, so there's no point in that. Obviously, we're down armor points as well. So now in terms of shards, we have 3 more tier 1 boss shards, 7 more tier 2 boss shards, and 5 tier 3 boss shards before we can move on to the next. And there's five total tiers, so these can craft the tier 4 boss shards, which is the second to last one, and that's probably going to be able to two-shot us if I had to guess. We did get all this gear, which is super, super nice. This gear alone is just like worse than this iron armor that I'm wearing. It's super useless without custom enchants on it, but custom enchants aren't too hard to get, so I think it's just making sets easier to get for people who die a lot. If you guys did enjoy this video, the next one's already recorded and will be coming out soon. As you can see, I finished my armor finally. We also get to meet a new teammate, and that's whose base I'm at right now. If you're interested in seeing the stuff that leads up to this point in the series, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And thank you guys so much for watching.